They thought they could break me, push me into the pit and walk away like nothing happened. Like I was disposable. Like I was just another name they could forget. They thought the silence would kill me. That the weight of betrayal, of abandonment, of rejection would crush my spirit. They thought I would stay down, rot in the dark, fade away. But here's what they never understood. You don't bury someone like me without planting a seed, and they didn't bury me. They planted me. What grew from that pain? Not weakness, not surrender, not silence. What grew was something relentless, unstoppable, untamed. I am not who I used to be. They shattered the old me, and I thank them for that. Because what came next, what rose from the wreckage, is something they were never ready for. They thought I was soft. I'm steel now. They thought I was passive. Now, I move with purpose, with fire, with fury. They thought they could control me, manipulate me, diminish me. But all they did was light the fuse. Now I burn brighter than ever. I walk with the rage of every night I cried myself to sleep. With the hunger of every moment they told me I wasn't enough. With the drive of someone who's been counted out more times than they can remember and still showed up. They thought they were hurting me, but they were handing me power. Every lie became motivation. Every rejection became fuel. Every time they looked at me and said, "You can't," I said, "Watch me." They thought I was a chapter. I'm the whole damn book. And I'm not done writing, not even close. They tried to turn me into a victim, but I chose to become a weapon, sharpened by struggle, forged by fire, hardened by heartbreak. They thought I'd beg. Now they'll kneel. They thought I'd crawl. Now I fly. They thought I'd quit. Now I thrive in chaos. You don't build someone like me in comfort. You build me in war. You build me in failure. You build me in darkness. When no one claps, no one believes, and no one cares. You build me when there's no one left to count on but the reflection in the mirror. And I learned to count on that person. I learned that the world owes me nothing. So I stopped asking. I stopped waiting. I started taking. I started becoming. Every setback was a setup. Every scar was a lesson. Every no was a redirection. Now I'm not here to prove them wrong. I'm here to prove myself right. And I'm not chasing validation. I'm chasing destiny. Let them talk. Let them whisper. Let them scheme. They can't stop what's coming. Because what's coming is a version of me that no longer fears failure. A version that eats rejection for breakfast and spits out regret. A version that doesn't just survive the storm. I am the storm. I've lost before. I've hit rock bottom before. I've felt the sting of betrayal, the ache of loneliness, the silence of abandonment. But I got up, every single time, bruised, bleeding, battered, but never broken. Because breaking me? That's impossible. I'm not glass. I'm fire. The more you try to crush me, the hotter I burn. They thought they were ending me, but they were igniting me. They tried to dim my light, but they forgot. I don't need permission to shine. I don't wait for the sun to rise. I became my own light. They called me crazy, delusional, too much, too intense, too driven, too ambitious, too focused. But I wore those words like armor, because I'd rather be too much than be mediocre. I'd rather be hated for being real than loved for being fake. I'd rather walk alone in truth than stand with cowards in comfort. They think they know pain. I've sat with pain until we became friends, until I learned its name, its voice, its rhythm, until I made peace with it and then turned it into power. Now pain doesn't stop me. Pain fuels me. Pain reminds me I'm still alive, still hungry, still dangerous. And now I move differently. I see through the masks, through the fake smiles, the empty words, the convenient loyalty. I see the ones who only come around when it benefits them. They taught me to trust actions, not intentions, results, not promises. They taught me to be ruthless with my time, selective with my energy, and loyal only to truth. I don't chase people anymore. I chase purpose. I don't need circles. I need alignment. I don't need noise, I need movement. Let them go, let them doubt, let them underestimate. That's their mistake. Because while they watch, I build. While they judge, I grow. While they sleep, I work. And when I arrive, it won't be with noise, it'll be with proof. Proof that I was always meant to rise, that the pain wasn't punishment, it was preparation, that I wasn't being buried, I was being planted, that the worst thing they ever did to me became the best thing that ever happened, because it woke me up, it tore away the illusions, it forced me to see my own power, and now I don't ask for chances. I make them, I don't wait for blessings, I become them, I don't hope for change, I create it. So let them laugh, let them doubt, let them pray for my downfall. All they're doing is feeding the storm, because I've made peace with who I am. And who I am is unstoppable, unbreakable, unapologetic. I've come too far to fold. I've sacrificed too much to retreat. This is the season where I don't explain. I execute. This is the moment where I don't hope for support. I build regardless. This is the time when I go all in. No more half effort, no more shrinking, no more maybe. It's either all or nothing, and I choose all. I choose obsession. I choose growth. I choose pain, if it means power. I choose discipline if it means domination, because I didn't survive all this to live small. I didn't endure all that to settle for average. I'm not here to exist. I'm here to conquer, to climb to heights they said were impossible, to turn every "you can't" into "I did." And when they see me win, they'll call it luck. They'll say I changed, but they won't know the nights I stayed up grinding while they slept. They won't know the tears, the losses, the sacrifices, the battles I fought in silence. They won't know how many times I wanted to quit, but didn't, because I made a promise to myself that I would rise, that I would build, that I would become everything they said I couldn't. And now the world is going to see exactly what I'm made of. Not because I say it, because I live it. Every single day, no more doubting, no more shrinking, no more waiting. This is the takeover. This is the season. This is the fire they started, and I finished. Let them feel it. Let them see it. Let them regret ever thinking they could break me. Because now, I'm here to break limits, break records, break every wall they tried to build to hold me back. And when it's all said and done, they'll remember the day they tried to bury me. Because it's the same day the world started, to feel my roots shake the ground. This is my time, this is my storm, this is my throne, and I'm here to take it all.